Oilers postgame following a 3-2 victory on the road in Game 5 and 1 win away from a South semifinal berth, but plenty of work still to be done. But the man who was the hero tonight for the Okotoks Oilers, Sam Moshurchak, joins us. And Sam, I don't know if that's a Sam Moshurchak goal or not, but just take me through that goal that you had there. It all started with some great pressure, and take me from there.
Yeah, our forwards had good pressure there, and he kind of just flicked the puck at me. I grabbed it, threw it on the ice, kind of faked a slap shot, and I tried to get it on net, kind of hit the side, and somehow it went in. I don't really know how, but I'll take it.
You led the flyby, so you must have known right away it was you.
Yeah. I knew it was me, but I just didn't know how it was me, but it was a good goal.
Fair enough. 5 defensemen. Yeah, you had a little bit of heavy lifting into the last 2 games, really, with what this team's kind of had to deal with defense. How do you explain the resiliency of this team, from whether it's yourself or your D partners, which you had more than one tonight?
Yeah, totally. We have faced a lot of adversity this year, so I think the guys are kind of getting used to that with injuries and stuff. But I think our D-core, we kept it simple when we needed to, and we got pucks out, good areas for our forwards to pick them up and go attack the other way.
The playoff hockey is a lot of emotions and a lot of momentum changes. You had this good start of a 2-0 lead. Unfortunately, it comes down to 2-1. They tie it. Your goal happens at 3-2, and the third period, at least in the last 5 minutes, was a little bit of the dramatic side, which is exciting for you as a hockey player, but also stressful for everybody else. But take me through this entire game for yourself.
Yeah, well, with playoff hockey, there's a lot of ups and downs. So Dice told us you got to stay level-headed, as there's not much playoff experience on this team, but I think we did just that. We played well.
Just kind of want to go back to when it is nails down, or it's nail-biting time, and a lot can happen and mistakes could happen. I look at even on a little bit of a scramble where they had a couple of chances in tight, and maybe at the early on in the season that might go in the back of the net. It didn't tonight for you guys, and for defending Jack McNaughton, or even if it's Parker Saka, just how this team defensively, even if you're a forward, has been able to come together in this series.
Well, I think we've learned a lot this year, and especially with getting in lanes of the puck to block them. And I think Bod's had a huge block at the end there that could have went in the net, but I think we're really dialed in on our blocks and getting in front of them.
One more for you as you get to go back home and a chance to win on home ice. What does this team need to do to close things out?
I think our D-zone is the biggest key here. We just need to dial in like we did today in the last game, and I think we'll do just fine.
Appreciate the time as always, Sam. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you in Game 6 on Tuesday.
Thanks, Gino.
Now with Oilers assistant coach Reid, Hnatowich. Coach, here 1 win away from the South Final. I want to start with the defense for this Oilers team. You're down to 5 for the second straight game. You kind of had the 6 with Jace Moffat, but there's a lot of heavy lifting that was done, from whether it's Riley Benarchuk to Logan McGowan, and they deserve a lot of credit for tonight's win.
Yeah, super proud of what our D accomplished with the short bodies. Everyone played a lot of minutes, and everyone contributed and did their job to manage their shifts positively and give us an opportunity to win. You look at the individual performances from really all 5 of them, and there's mistakes throughout the course of their game, but really they band together and played a solid 60 minutes, and as the guy running the D, you can't ask for much more.
This game as a whole, you take a 2-0 lead, it's down to 2-1 late in the first, they tie it, but then you get that Moshurchak goal. It doesn't matter how it goes in, it went in. And just what did you see on the bench from the first minute to the final seconds?
I seen, he retrieved that puck. He had an unbelievable job at being patient. Their guy pressuring the point, overcommitted. He was calm, collected, quick little push, and then a solid shot that ended up, I think, off the glass in the back. But that's one of those ones where in playoffs, that's the type of goals that sometimes happen. You look at our game with goal 1 off the stanchion in the last game, right? It's those ones and things happen, and it's just big. It kind of went our way tonight.
Kind of the rest of the way, forwards had to help out. I look at, it doesn't matter if it was Brendan Boyle's line or the Hellier line who did end up with a goal. They, like you said from the beginning, they all did their job. And how does that kind of turn over into Game 6 on Tuesday, where I don't think you want to change a whole lot, but you're obviously going to have to do some adjustments.
Yeah, like in playoff hockey, and that's why, you know, these NHL teams, they build and they look for depth within their lines. And I think in order for us to be successful, in order for us to contribute it and win these games, we need the 4 lines, we need the 5D, and we need that goaltender going. And, you know, if there's shifts off in that, it makes it difficult and challenging to win. And that's tonight. From all 4 lines, from all the forwards, with that D core back there in the 5, and then with the goaltending, we clicked and we played a solid game.
Appreciate the time, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Long from done with this team, and we'll see you for Game 6 on Tuesday night in Okotoks.
Thanks, Gino.